y'all, I am super excited. Welcome back to my channel where we read short stories and do makeup. Today we are going to be reading Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven. It's a poem and I'm super excited. So let's get started. The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. Once upon a midnight dearie, while I ponder, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volumes of forgotten lore, while I nodded near napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as someone gently rapping at my chamber's door. "This some visitor?" I mutter, "tapping at my chamber's door. Only this and nothing more." Ah, distinctly I remember it was an oblique December, and each separate dying ember frothed its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vanity I had sought to borrow from my books the seed of sorrow, sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden who the angels named Lenore, nameless here evermore. And the silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before, so that now to still the beating of my heart I said, reaping, "This some visitor enters my chamber door? Some late visitor's entrance my chamber's door. This is it and nothing more." Pleasantly my soul grew stronger, hesitating did no longer. "Sir," said I, "or madam, truly, you forgiveness I implore. The fact is I was napping, so gently you came rapping, and so flighted you came tapping at my chamber's door, that I sure heard you." Here I opened wide the door, darkness there, and nothing more. Deep into the darkness peering, long I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word, "Lenore." Then I remember an echo murmured back the word, "Lenore?" Merely this and nothing more. Back in the chambers turning, all my soul within me burning, still again I heard a tapping, somewhat louder than before. "Surely," said I, "surely there is something at my window, Latrice. Let me see then, what traces in this mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery implore. This the wind, and nothing more." Open here, I flung the shutters, when, with the many flirts and flutter, in there stepped a stately raven of saintly day of lore. Not the least obedience made he, not a minute stop or stayed he, but, with mere the lord or lady, perched above my chamber's door, perched upon a palace just above my chamber's door, perched and sat, and nothing more. Then this eminent bird beganly my sad face into smiling, by the graves and stern discord the courtnesses wore. "Though thy crest be shorn and shaven, thou," I said, "art sure no craving, ghastly, grim, and ancient raving, wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is, the Plutonian shore." Quoth the raven, "Nevermore." Much I marveled this ungainly fowl to hear discourse so plainly, though its answer little meaning, little relevancy bore, for we cannot help agree that no living human being ever yet was blessed with seeing a bird above his chamber's door, bird or beast upon the sculpture, bust above his chamber's door, with such a name as Nevermore. But the raven, sitting lonely on the palace bust, spoke only that one word, as his soul in that one word did he outpour. Nothing further did he utter, not a feather didn't flutter, till I scarcely more did he utter. "Other friends have flown before, on the morrow he will leave me, and my hopes have flown before." Then the bird said, "Nevermore." Startled at the stillness broken by reply so archly spoken, "Doubtless," said I, "what is other is only shock and short, caught from untamed happy matters, from unmerciful disasters. Follow fast to his songs one burden bore, to the digger of his hope that melancholy burden bore, of nevermore." But the raven still beguiling my fancy into smiling. Straight I will a cushioned seat in front of the bird, and bust and door. Then upon the velvet sinking, I betook myself to linking, fancy upon fancy, thinking with this ambitious bird of yore, what this grim, ungallant, ghastly, gaunt, and ambitious bird of yore met in croaking. Nevermore. Then I sat eagerly in guessing, but no syllable expressing, to the fowl whose fiercely eyes now burning into the bosom core. This and more I said, divining, with my head at easy reclining on a cushion of velvet lining that the lamp light over, but whose violets lining with the lamplight golding over. She shall press, nevermore. Then methought the air grew denser, perfume from an unseen censer, swung by shepherds whose footfall tinking on the turtle floor. Wretch! I cried. Thy God hath died thee, by angels he hath sent thee. Repise, and Nephilim, of memories of Lenore. Quaff this kind napine, and forget this loss of no lower. Quaff the raven, nevermore. Prophet! Said I, thing of evil, prophet till if the bird or devil, whether tempest sent or whether tempest tossed, these shores dust is yet untaunted, on this desert land enchanted, on this home of high horror haunted. Tell me truly, I implore, is there bloms and gleaming? Tell me, I implore. Quaff the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still if bird of devil, by that heaven that been above, by that God that we both adore, tell this soul with sorrow laden, with the distant eladen, it shall claps a sainted maiden whom the angels name Lenore, claps a raven and radiant maiden whose the angels name Lenore. Quaff the raven, nevermore. Be that word our sigh of parting, birds of friend. I shriek, upstating, get thee back in the tempest, the night patrolling shore. Leave no black poem as token of that lie thyself have spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken. Quit the bus above my door. Take thee beak from thy heart, and take thy form from off my door. Quaff the raven, nevermore. And the raven, never fitting, still and sitting, on the pallid bust of the palace just above my chamber's door, and his eyes have all the seemings of a demon that is dreamy, and the lamplight over him streaming, throwing his shadow on the floor, and my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore. Alright, thanks for watching that video. Please let me know in the comment box down below what you thought of that story and also what you thought of this look. Please make sure to like and subscribe down below, and also check out my website, repairrachel.com. Alright, see y'all next time.